Freespace 2. That's the one I want. Make sure my stream is streaming. Beautiful. Great. I'm not in Elite. That won't work.
"32 years ago, on the Altair system, Visudan scientists discovered the remnants of an extinct civilization we now call the Ancients. And here we found the secret to defeating the Shivans. How close did we come to being a footnote in the history of a future species that would happen upon our ruins 10,000 years from now? Would they indulge in the fiction of their own immortality until the Shivans came for them? And how long had this gone on? Did the Ancients stumble upon the monoliths and the tombs of their predecessors in this distant corner of space, dismissing the warnings carved in the walls of the sepulchre? And when the destroyers came at last, what did the Ancients think as they sifted the cremation of dust and bones, staring into the mute remains for a key? Some solution to their plight. What if there had been countless races, stretching back into infinity, and like the 9 cities of Troy, each civilization had been built on the rubble of one that came before, each annihilated by the Shivans. The Ancients died 8,000 years ago. As humanity emerged from its Neolithic infancy, they believed their voyage across the sea of stars woke the dragon that slept beneath the waves, that the Shivans were birthed from the flux of subspace, and their destruction was the revenge of an angry cosmos.
With recent victories on the Civil War front, the GTVA Security Council has authorized the deployment of 2 Deimos-class corvettes into the Nebular Theater of Operations. The Lysander and the Actium crossed the subspace portal in Gamma Draconis at 23:35 hours and joined up with the Aquitane's battle group. On their last sortie, Epsilon and Iota wings encountered 2 Shivan warships, a Rakshasa-class cruiser designated the Iblis, and a Lilith-class cruiser designated the Azurus. Admiral Petrock has instructed our corvettes to hunt down and destroy these vessels. The 107th will provide fighter cover. Alpha Wing, your mission is to escort the Lysander and the Actium as they carry out this assault. Your first priority will be to eliminate all hostile fighters and bombers. Only then will you assist the corvettes with their strike against the Shivan warships. If we lose either corvette, you will abort the mission and withdraw from the field immediately.
Steady as she goes. Those cruisers are somewhere in this vicinity. We're now converging on their last known position.
Are you reading anything on sensors, Actium?
Negative, Lysander.
If we don't find them, they'll find us. I don't expect we'll be disappointed.
Affirmative. The Shivans fought nothing but great war relics. We'll show them what firepower is all about.
Roger that.
I'm picking up something. A wing of enemy fighters closing in.
Alpha and Beta, intercept those bandits. Keep them off the Lysander and Actium.
Kane-class cruiser now coming into view.
Confirmed. It's the Azurus. Firing all guns. Damn it, Actium. Watch that friendly
Oh,
fire.
I feel like a good place to be.
Bandit on your tail.
Avoid the beam and you won't get hit, pilot.
Thanks for that tip.
All hostile fighters eliminated. Those Shevans put up a good fight.
Well done, pilots. Help the Corvettes finish off the Azurus, but don't get too close.
We have destroyed the Azurus, Command. That's one more Sheevan cruiser out of circulation.
Okay, let's find that Rakshasa. Continue on your current heading. If you need to rearm pilots, now would be a good time. Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
With the technology they had 30 years ago, it's a miracle we won the Great War.
No shields, no flak guns, no beam cannons.
You hear about Kappa Wing? Vanished without a trace, 5 clicks from the Aquitaine.
Their patrol found the NTC Trinity, right?
Yeah, that was Arthur Romik's ship. Hard to believe he turned traitor.
New readings coming up on sensors. Incoming fighters.
Hey, Command, you gonna tell us what the rebels are doing out here?
You'll be informed on a need-to-know basis, pilot. Now kill the chatter and focus on your mission.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
A wing of Seraphim is approaching fast. Intercept those bombers.
Keep pulling the top trigger. Still. Just
The
falling
Seraphim
through
are
the
history. Well done, pilots.
main trigger pull. That's my own fault though, I just keep forgetting that what my bindings are.
Iblis now within range. All guns, fire for effect.
I don't want to be standing next to that. Nelly.
The hull integrity of the Iblis has fallen below critical. We're almost there.
Command, something massive has jumped in. The database does not recognize the configuration.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit. Where? What is it? I can't get a visual.
Oh.
Command, we have a situation here.
Can you get a closer look, Lysander? The Lysander is down. The Lysander is down.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here.
All vessels return to base. We need to regroup. Get out of there, pilots.
has aborted.
The Sheevan warship we encountered has been designated the SD Ravana. Allied forces have been deployed to engage this vessel. Given the number of Sheevan fighters our wings have encountered, we knew an enemy destroyer had to be lurking somewhere within the nebula. Our impaired visibility and
Don't say
diminished
we were
sensor
bait.
range made locating their base of operations difficult. Command hoped our offensive against the two Sheevan cruisers would lure the destroyer from its hiding place. Under these circumstances, there was nothing you could have done to save that corvette from destruction. Admiral Petrock has informed me that the 107th may be called in to reinforce the vessels attacking the Ravana. Suit up for your next sortie, pilot. This is Lieutenant Samsa. The Allied attack against the SD Ravana has deteriorated. We have lost the GTD Delacroix, and the surviving warships in the battle group are damaged. Petrock is scrambling the 107th to assist. Command will also sortie the GVC Somptus and the GTC Yakiba. Once they cross the subspace portal, we will move them into position. For this mission, we'll fly the GTB Boanerdzes, the Alliance's new attack bomber. The Boanerdzes maximizes shielding and payload, while offering enough maneuverability to make it a viable tactical unit. The bomber won't handle as well as the Herc-2, so stay on the move. Bombers make easy targets. With our Cyclops torpedoes, we'll have the firepower to take out the Ravana. If you're too far from the target, the flak guns will neutralize your bomb, so get as close as possible. Once you fire your salvo, hit your burners to get clear of the blast. The Cyclops has an extensive lock time and countdown. If we succeed, we will have secured the jump node between the Nebula and Gamma Draconis. If we fail, we pave the way for a Sheevan invasion of our systems. Good luck, pilot. We know you can do it.
No pressure.
I've acquired sensor lock on the Ravana. The destroyer is currently out of range. No visual on Allied ships, but we can see their cannon signature. Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Bombers, close in on the Ravana. We must end this now.
Roger that, Command. Warheads are armed and ready. Watch the friendly fire! You get hit, you won't make it to your own service!
Incoming jump signature.
Damn it.
Hostile
Shit.
simulation.
I want to lose my lock.
Breaking to attack. Get this bandit off me! Mayday! Mayday! Taking me some action, pilot. fired sensor lock on the Ravana. The destroyer is currently out of range. Acknowledged. No visual on Allied ships, but we can see their cannon signature.
Landed at 6 o'clock.
Bombers, close in
Fuck
on the
is my
Ravana.
fighter cover?
We must end this now.
Roger that, Command. Warheads are armed and ready. Roger that, sir. Engaging your target. Take a piece of action, pilot. Watch the friendly fire! You get hit, you won't make it to your own service! IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Breaking to attack.
Fuck.
Bandits incoming. Breaking to attack.
Ah, fuck.
Secondary bank's empty. Calling in support.
The Ravana's hull integrity has fallen below critical. Destruction of primary target is imminent.
Like, fuck.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Wow.
Objective neutralized. All units return to base.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here. Yes, sir. I'm out of here. Rearming sequence aborted.
The destruction of the Ravana is the most significant victory over the Shivans since the end of the Great War. We have secured the subspace node linking the nebula with Gamma Draconis, and we have demonstrated our technological superiority over our Great War nemesis. We have proven without a doubt that we have the firepower to neutralize any Shivan threat. A new class of intercept fighter will be stationed on board the Aquitaine. I have recommended that you be transferred to this unit. Interceptors are fast, high-performance fighters requiring pilots with good reflexes. You've got the talent for it, and you'll represent the Ravens well. Command has ordered the Aquitaine to return to the Capella system. Admiral Petrarch will brief the crew about our upcoming operation.
Lieutenant Commander Cordova here. Welcome to the 242nd Suicide Kings, pilot. I've heard from unofficial channels that the rebels have launched a surprise attack in the Epsilon Pegasi system. Details at this point are sketchy below Phi-level clearance, and Command is in no hurry to fill us in. Petrarch says he'll brief the Aquitaine when we reach Capella. The GTA formed the Suicide Kings in the Great War, when the old Valkyrie fighter went into service after the Shivan attack on Ross 128. The 242nd was stationed on the Galatea back then, and our first mission was the capture of Lieutenant Alexander McCarthy. We all studied the McCarthy trials in school, pilot. We're a part of history here, though the Galatea is long gone, and the Valkyrie has since been retired. The Perseus is the next-generation interceptor, the fastest fighter in the GTVA. Our primary combat role is charging bombers and chasing down warheads. We're also assigned to surgical strikes against bigger warships. We're not called the Suicide Kings for nothing, pilot. We earn that name on every mission. For that reason, I suggest you review the Perseus training modules as soon as possible. There you'll learn how to target bombs and turrets, and everything else you need to serve in an intercept squadron. You are now authorized to use the GTM-43A Stiletto II missile, designed to incapacitate subsystems. The 43A improves on the original Stiletto design by modifying its guidance systems and disruptor charge. The Stiletto also boasts a more powerful propulsion system, increasing its speed and effective range.
Welcome to Training
36 hours ago, the NTF launched a full-scale offensive in Epsilon Pegasi, taking the GTVA 6th Fleet by surprise. Commanding his forces from the
75% losses, that's insane.
where Admiral Koth leads the rebel advance. With 75% of our forces in this system decimated, the regional death toll since the incursion now exceeds 80,000. Unless we act quickly, decisive rebel victory is imminent. The GTD Aquitaine will lead the Allied counterstrike against Koth and his warships. We will resupply in Capella before shipping out to the front. We have also learned our campaign in Sirius has failed. A two-pronged offensive launched from Alpha Centauri and Deneb encountered fierce resistance. Unless we can devise a military solution for dealing with the rebels, GTVA will be forced to recognize the NTF's authority in Sirius, Regulus, and Polaris. Allied engineers, in the meantime, are developing and adapting technologies that will enable us to fight more effectively in the nebula. Dr. Hargrove and her research team continue to study the subspace portal. Their findings have been classified Level 5. Until the situation in Epsilon Pegasi has been normalized, the GTVA will suspend its operations in the nebula.
This is Lieutenant Commander Cordova, leader of the 242nd Suicide Kings. Welcome to Epsilon Pegasi, pilots. NF Station, the Alliance's base of operations in this system, is now under attack. Though we have destroyed the NTC Outrage, the Cato continues to bombard the installation with heavy beam fire. Evacuation of civilian personnel on board NF Station is now in progress. As you know, civilians are protected under the Beta Aquila Convention, but the NTF has rejected that treaty and its provisions. Fortunately, most of the civilian convoy has jumped safely to the Capella jump node. Your mission is to defend NF Station. As leader of Alpha Wing, you will command your squad mates to destroy the fighters and warships besieging our installation. If the rebels sortie their Zeus bombers, intercept the warheads before they impact the base. Allied forces are engaging the rebels throughout the system. As resources become available, they will be deployed to assist you. Until we get these reinforcements, however, holding down the fort is all up to you. This sortie will be the first combat field test of the Perseus Intercept fighter. So let's put on a good show.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Targeting weapons now.
Whoops.
NTF fighters, you are firing upon a civilian vessel. Break off your attack.
Alpha, we need some fighter cover on the Calypso. Hold back the rebels so the civilians can escape.
Acknowledged.
NF Station here. NTF bombers are closing in.
Intercept the bombs before they hit the installation. We must not lose that base.
I guess I should have taken that
We have cleared NF Station. Now engaging subspace
subsystem
drive.
again.
This is the Mannheim. We have set course for the Capella jump node. Activating jump drive now.
Yes, sir. We'll take them down.
All civilian transports have departed safely. This is NF Station. We have sustained moderate damage. All breach levels have been sealed off. Engineering reports the situation is under control. Rebel bombers inbound. Seek and destroy.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Well done. The NTC Cato has been destroyed.
Affirmative. Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Command, this is NF Station. A new wing of bombers has jumped in. Request immediate fighter cover.
Fuck off.
Yes, sir. Targeting weapons now. Affirm. I'm reading an incoming jump signature. Configuration unknown.
Whoa, whatever it is fucking big. Oh my
Command,
god.
there's a massive warship now emerging from subspace.
Jesus.
Ah!
IFF status is friendly. Meet the Colossus, the largest spacefaring warship ever constructed.
This is the GTVA Colossus. Fighters stand clear of hostile warships. All batteries, fire at will.
Affirmative.
How the fuck am I not out of range? It's like 4 clicks away. Alright.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your
Are
target.
y'all gonna fucking shoot it? There you go, okay. I was like, Jesus, you're
We have
cutting it
defeated
close.
the Hawkwood. Return to base, pilots. Mission accomplished.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here.
Colossus, maintain your current position.
In your courageous defense of NF Station, you were eyewitness to an historic moment. The first combat deployment of the GTVA Colossus. You and your wing also showed us what the Perseus Intercept fighter can do. Against overwhelming odds, you repelled an attack against a facility of the utmost strategic importance for the Alliance. The commander of NF Station personally extends his gratitude, pilot. I can see you'll make a fine addition to the Suicide Kings. The Alliance has won battle after battle throughout the system, crushing the NTC Rapier, the NTC Explorer, and the NTD Normandy. These victories have stalled the rebel advance, and now with the help of the Colossus, we will push them back into the Polaris system, securing Epsilon Pegasi once and for all. For demonstrating exceptional skill in combat, you are hereby awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross.
And I've only got 2 medals. I'm not a very good pilot.
The following is classified level Rho. Unauthorized access is punishable under the GTVA Security Act, Deneb Convention, Section 2135.
Is that red?
We vanquished the Shivans in the Great War, but the hard questions remain. How would we confront the threat of future invasion? The Shivans might return at any time, any place, without warning. How would we fight the next threat to the very existence of our species? In 2345, on the 10th anniversary of the Shivan attack on Ross 128, the Vasudan Emperor Khonsu II addressed the newly formed GTVA General Assembly. The Emperor inaugurated an ambitious and unprecedented joint endeavor, the GTVA Colossus.
Together we built a civilization from the ruins of the Great War, and now we stand on the threshold of a new era of prosperity and harmony.
I was not expecting that to be Kurtwood Smith.
Celebrate a renewed covenant of peaceful coexistence and mutual defense of our Terran allies.
The Colossus is the most powerful spacefaring warship ever constructed. Spanning 6 kilometers from bow to stern, the Colossus has taken over 20 years to complete. 12 Lucifer-class destroyers can fit within its massive hull. Its state-of-the-art weaponry includes 45 laser turrets, 15 flak guns, 12 missile batteries, and 12 beam cannons. The Colossus wields more firepower than 5 Orion-class destroyers combined. 60 fighter and bomber wings are housed in its vast hangar, and its crew numbers over 30,000. Among its major contractors are industry giants Triton Dynamics, Subak Innis, and the Akaton Corporation. The Alliance now wages war on multiple fronts. In Deneb, Alpha Centauri, Epsilon Pegasi, and the mysterious nebula beyond Gamma Draconis. Once deployed, the Colossus will end these conflicts swiftly and decisively. If ever the Shivans return to threaten our worlds, we will be ready to face the challenge, securing peace for today and for generations to come.
The 242nd will escort a supply convoy as it makes its rendezvous with the GTVA Colossus. As we prepare the Colossus for the Allied counterattack, we must handle the logistics of supplying and maintaining this warship. Convoys of transports, gas miners, and freighters have been deployed for this purpose. The Colossus will jump in and rendezvous with your convoy at the Capella jump node, located on the far side of an asteroid field. The area has been the site of intense fighting and rebel activity. Intelligence believes the rebels might attempt to attack our supply convoys rather than challenge the Colossus directly.
I don't want to do escorts.
The main escort component. Your mission is to defend the GTFR Paracombe, the GTG Avila, and the GVG Juyan. The Avila and Juyan are mining vessels designed to collect fuel from gas giants for the reactors that power the Colossus. The Vasudans have dispatched a wing of Serapis fighters to guard the Juyan. You do not have command over this unit. However, the 242nd Suicide Kings are responsible for the Juyan's safety. 18 months of civil war are beginning to strain Terran-Vasudan relations, especially in contested systems. See to it that Juyan survives.
Oh, wow.
We're heading into the asteroid field now, Command. We're approximately 23 kilometers from the Capella jump node.
I'm picking up hostile indicators on my radar. I can't get a lock. Might be nothing but asteroid interference.
Roger that.
That's wishful thinking, pilot. Proceed with caution and stay close to the convoy.
That's a lot of signals.
Affirmative. Command, a rebel sentry gun is activated 1,000 meters from the convoy.
Destroy it, but be careful, Alpha. The NTF seem to have an ambush in the works. Keep an eye out for hostile fighters.
Bandits incoming!
The rebels have sortied their Medusa bombers. Intercept them before they fire their missiles. We must protect that convoy. Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Heads up, enemy wing...
Hull integrity failing. Get me out of here, Command!
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Breaking to attack.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
That's a confirmed kill. Roger that. Heads up, enemy wing closing in. Ah!
this is the GTC parapet. We have orders to blockade the Capella jump node, and we must not leave our position. We will sortie a wing of Perseus fighters to assist. Good luck, pilots.
The NTC Maelstrom has entered the asteroid field. When it gets in range, the cruiser will fire its forward beam cannon at the convoy. Alpha 1, you are ordered to neutralize that turret. Well done, pilot. The Maelstrom's main gun has been neutralized.
This is a Perico. We're taking a pounding here. Our hull cannot withstand a direct hit.
Excellent work, pilots. We have destroyed the Maelstrom. The rebels destroyed the Paracomb.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and losing a Terran ship means that the students will be like, well, they're willing to sacrifice their own to save us, hopefully. That's my headcanon, and I'm sticking to it. If Command had given me even another half a wing. Two more fighters and I absolutely could have covered that. And now you guys are on station. What the hell are you doing, Dymo's class? Just hanging out.
This is the GTVA Colossus. We have reached the rendezvous point. Now deploying transports. Theta Wing, stand watch. Alpha, the situation is now under control. You may return to base.
Stand by, pilot. We're on our way.
Thank you for your escort, Alpha Wing.
Rearming sequence aborted.
Though our mission was an overall success, we lost the Paracomb. The destruction of a single freighter will not delay the deployment of the Colossus, but our squadron must accept responsibility for vessels lost on our watch. You're in a leadership position, pilot. Ask yourself what you could have done to avoid this outcome, and what you will do in the future to ensure it never happens again. Our offensive against the NTF has achieved limited success. Only the Colossus has enough firepower to break this stalemate. If we fail, the Alliance will have no choice but to agree to Bosch's demands. By clearing out the rebel sentry guns in the asteroid field, you have significantly reduced the danger posed to future convoys on this route. Your initiative may save many lives. The Alliance will now take the Colossus on the offensive. We intend to break the back of the rebel fleet in Epsilon Pegasi, and the 242nd will play a pivotal role. Rear Admiral Koth is somewhere in this system. He will not commit the repulse unless it's absolutely necessary. Your job is to create that necessity. To lure Koth into our trap, the first phase of the mission will involve an attack against the rebel cruisers, Majestic and Refute. They are defended by a complement of 12 Hercules-class fighters. With the speed and agility of the Perseus, you should be able to outmaneuver the Hercs and take them down. Your primary objective will be to eliminate the fighter escort. This will pave the way for the GTC Rampart and our bomber wings, which will deliver the main thrust of the strike. Our plan is to damage the rebel cruisers while presenting the smallest credible threat. If the rebels think our force consists of nothing more than a Leviathan and a few errant bombers, they may capitalize on this advantage and sortie their fleet. For this reason, the cruisers must not be destroyed before their reinforcements enter the field of engagement. If Koth sends in the repulse to finish the job, Command will deploy the Colossus to strike the final blow. Your secondary objective will be to defend the Rampart during this phase of the battle. The cruiser will probably sustain damage from the earlier exchange. Good luck, Alpha.
Ooh, I can take the Herc. That might be a better idea. Give myself a little bit more survivability.
Alpha, your primary objective is to intercept the escort. The rebel cruisers have anti-fighter guns. Stay out of range to avoid them.
Affirmative.
Right, they're gonna be closing. Yeah.
Bandit on your tail.
Watch your back, pilot!
Okay, will they come off those ships themselves, or do I have to?
Proceed with caution, Alpha. Those anti-fighter beams have an effective range of 1,500 meters. Try to lure the escorts away from their cruisers.
What I'm trying to do.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Christ.
Rearming sequence aborted.
Really?
Alpha, your primary objective is to intercept the escort. The rebel cruisers have anti-fighter guns. Stay out of range to avoid them.
Affirmative.
Okay, the first one's coming at.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target. Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Watch your back, pilot!
That's a confirmed kill.
Alright, Alpha 2. You are going to be my sacrificial lamb. Hopefully that's enough. Trigger that. I really hope that's enough to kite these dudes. I guess we'll find out. Godspeed, Alpha 2.
escort fighters are closing in on you, Alpha. Lure them back to the rampart.
Affirmative.
Proceed with caution, Alpha. Those anti-fighter beams have an effective range of 1,500 meters. Try to lure the escorts away from their cruisers.
Bandit on your tail.
Escort has been eliminated. Pull back to the rampart and rearm if you need to, Alpha. Zeta Wing will take it from here. We'll need you to stand by in case more rebel fighters jump in.
Roger that.
Sensor is picking up a wing of rebel Lokis, designation Libra. Seek and destroy.
This is Zeta Wing. We've delivered the goods and are returning to base.
Iota Wing here. If we hit these cruisers any harder, there won't be any bait left for the trap. We're bugging out.
This is the GTC Rampart. We're powering down our beam cannons to minimize damage against the cruisers. If we destroy them by accident, our ruse is finished.
The NTC Majestic has been destroyed. Admiral Koth's destroyer has jumped in. The NTD repulse. The big fish has devoured our bait. Now sending in the Colossus. The repulse is deploying its fighter wings. Alpha, we need you to intercept. Destroy Ares' wing.
Target acquired. Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Incoming jump signature. Friendly configuration. The Colossus is now on station.
This is the GTVA Colossus. Admiral Koth, you are ordered to power down your vessel immediately and surrender. The Polaris jump node is blockaded. There is no escape.
I have no intention of escaping, Colossus, nor will I surrender. Even if I send my crew to hell with you, this monstrosity will be destroyed.
The repulse has set a collision course for the Colossus.
Don't be absurd, Koth. You are sacrificing 10,000 lives for nothing.
Your cynicism appalls me, Colossus. I have 10,000 officers and crew willing to die for Neoterra. The tyranny of your regime is finished. Admiral Koth out. Acquiring...
Evacuating forward decks 400 through 1200. Bringing turrets to bear. Auxiliary bridge standby. All hands brace for impact.
We have eliminated the NTC Refuge.
Koth had surrendered instead of playing martyr, his crew would still be alive.
Ah. God, I've only got 9%
I
health.
copy, pilot. Support ship
Fuck.
in transit.
Better not get caught in between any anything. Fuckers. I lose the fucking rampart after.
This operation will mark the beginning of the end for the NTF. Well done, pilot. The area is
That was
secure.
closer
All
than I would have
hostile
liked.
targets have been neutralized. Return to base.
Stand by, pilot. We're on our way. Rearming sequence aborted.
Jesus, I nearly killed myself fucking trying to jump out of there.
The Alliance has declared a decisive victory in Epsilon Pegasi. With our blockade of the Polaris jump node, all rebel forces in the system have surrendered. In recognition of your contributions to the Allied victory, you are hereby awarded the Epsilon Pegasi Liberation Medal. The GTVA Security Council and General Assembly extend their gratitude for your service. Admiral Petrarch has requested recommendations for the 134th Barracuda Squadron, a combat evaluation unit. I have forwarded your name as an outstanding candidate. The primary role of the 134th is the field testing of new technologies. In my estimation, you will excel in this challenging position. However, I have also learned that Special Operations Command requires a volunteer for an extremely dangerous operation. If you choose to pursue this course, your assignment with the 134th will be waiting for you upon your return.
Okay, I think I'm going to take a break there. If you tuned in, thank you for doing so. We'll definitely be back to keep going with that campaign. I think I'm at like the 1/3 mark, maybe. I can't remember how many missions there are in the game, but yeah, if you tuned in, thank you for doing so. If you did not, that's fine. We'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.